Welcome to the Mr. Fixits channel. Today we will be working on the Kawasaki Brute Force 750. We dropped 6 grand on it. And instead of doing the job it was made for, it ended up here. Which means, yep, we're going to repair it and figure out what's wrong. Drop a like for it, and as always, enough talk, let's get to work. So what's the deal with this thing? Everything seems to be okay. It runs, sounds good, but as soon as you hit the throttle, it dies. Here we've got 2 Mikuni 36 carbs and a crappy fuel pump. That's the problem. That'll be the first thing we need to sort out. But we'll also check compression, look at the valves, do full maintenance, so there's plenty of work to do. As always, not enough time. Let's tear this thing down. We stripped down our little tractor here, all the plastics off, and just look at how many bolts you'll need to unscrew. Total madness. All 8s and 10s, but a real pain because they're all rusted tight. Seriously, someone thought this was a good idea. Everything's corroded. The screwdriver slips. We might have to drill some of them out. We'll see. But that's not the main thing. The main thing is, we got access to the fuel line, and now we can check the fuel pressure. Is the pump giving us proper pressure? Then we'll know how to move forward. As for the fuel filter, as I always say, whether it's a $500 ride or a $5,000 one, no one ever services anything. Everyone's just happy while it runs, and when it breaks, everyone cries about how expensive the repair is. Well, I say, is keep riding gives me more work. Let's stop talking and measure that pressure. So we reached the fuel system. Here's the main line going from the pump to the carbs. We're going to cut it and insert our gauge. Then we'll see what the pressure is and if it holds. And afterwards, we'll add a regular car fuel filter into that line. Extra filtration never hurts. Let's go. We've got the gauge in. Fingers crossed for 2 or even 3 bars. Let's see what we get. Fired it up. Idle gave us 1 bar. Let's see if it hits 3. Nope. Barely hit 1.5 bars. And now let's watch that needle. If it drops, it means our pressure valve's not holding. Which means we're replacing the pump and the valve. They come as one unit. Not the best news. And yep, it's dropping. Slowly but surely. Hopefully our compression results are a bit better. Let's check the engine. We took off the cover to get to the spark plug. Here it is. No idea who installed it like that, but whatever. Had to remove the whole air duct from the clutch. Looks like a scooter duct, just bigger. And here's our belt. Absolutely needs replacing. Can't leave it like that. Also, everything's wet in here. It's not oil, more like mud and gasoline. One head is clean, but the other is soaked. Could be a cracked hose or something else. We'll check that later. Now compression, the main thing. We cleaned the engine to avoid getting dirt inside, hooked up the tester, and let's see. What have we got? 4 and a bit. 65 psi. According to the manual, that's perfect. Rear cylinder is great. Now for the front. One note, you'll need a 16mm socket, not in every toolkit, so keep that in mind, and a flexible extension. Otherwise, good luck getting the plug out. Let's test the front side. Gauge hooked up. And yeah, we've got a problem. Not even 30 psi. Minimum should be 36, and there's our issue. On that grim note, we'll wrap this one up. From our diagnostics, no fuel pressure, and worst of all, no compression in the front cylinder. That's rough, no way around it. We'll talk with the owner, and depending on what they decide, we'll see what happens next with this little tractor. That was the Kawasaki Brute Force 750, in case anyone forgot. If you want to see what happens next, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, leave a comment. See you in the next one.